Hello, welcome to Fox 2 News. I'm Kelley Waterfall, and let's get a look at today's headlines. State Representative Todd Corser takes to social media to confess about the sex scandal involving fellow lawmaker Cindy Gamrat. You can find out more on all of the following events by visiting civiccentertv.com/events. It's a great tool to keep you up to date on everything going on in the greater West Bloomfield area. Now, these cyclists average 75 miles a day for a total of a 4,000-mile journey, all in hopes of raising awareness for people with disabilities. Lafayette said it was here where he followed the smell down this hill and found the man laying dead in the grass. With National Trails Day being celebrated all over Michigan, the residents of West Bloomfield are so lucky to have such beautiful trails right here in their area. Here in the heart of Ann Arbor, where over 500,000 people nationwide come check out one of the top art fairs in the country. All right, now we're gonna go over to Jessica with weather. One of the hottest housing markets in America is located right here in Metro Detroit. Realtor.com says Novi ranks 5th in the nation. Homes sit on the market an average of 25 days, which is 20 days fewer than the rest of Metro Detroit. In June, homes in Novi sold for 22% more than the rest of the area. The entire Metro Detroit region is outpacing much of the country in home sales. A marathon swimmer swims the Straits of Mackinac, all while towing 16.5 tons of cargo. Jim Dreyer, also known as the Human Tugboat, made the swim, pulling a Lincoln MKC loaded with fudge. This video is from one of his other record swimming attempts. Dreyer started his swim from St. Ignace yesterday morning and arrived last night. The vehicle and the fudge will be raffled off as a fundraiser for Habitat for Humanity. The Ability Experience is the name of the overall philanthropical organization founded by the fraternity Pi Kappa Phi. And the gentlemen of this fraternity are spending their summer in a different way than most would think.
The Journey of Hope is one of the programs that the Ability Experience puts on. It's a 4,000-mile cross-country cycling event.
Now, these cyclists average 75 miles a day for a total of a 4,000-mile journey, all in hopes of raising awareness for people with disabilities. Along the way, the members have friendship visits, which allow them to interact with those who they represent, as well as people with disabilities all across America.
It could be as simple as we're just having a meal with them. They could be a big dance party, which we've done a dozen times or so now. This is just the opportunity for us to sit down, hang out with them, really just let them know that we're here caring for them.
And that caring feeling doesn't go unrecognized. While the Journey of Hope team stopped in Ann Arbor, we talked to Carl Oakes, Michigan native, about his thoughts on this life-changing experience.
You kind of feel like a superhero every once in a while, to be honest. When you do a big arrival, when we come in like a double pace line and everyone sees us coming in, they're all outside with posters and cheering us on. Like, that makes us feel incredible, but to know that we have such a huge impact on people there.
These men are not only trying to impact those with disabilities, but everyone's opinions about fraternities.
We're trying to, go against the grain, show what fraternity really means, to do the, philanthropy side and to help people and to make us a better men.
These members are helping change the way people think, raise awareness, and even change their lives along the way.
It's really a life-changing experience. It makes you think when you're on the bike for hours and hours and hours a day. It puts a lot of things in perspective.
For more information on how to help out the Ability Experience and to follow their journey to DC, visit abilityexperience.org.
First pass around, I smelled something that was really nasty, and I kind of ignored it and went back around.
23-year-old landscaper Joshua Lafayette never thought he would find anything like this.
It was just nothing I've ever smelled. I knew it wasn't an animal.
He was cutting the grass behind this mire near 16 Mile in Van Dyke in Sterling Heights at 10 a.m. Wednesday morning. The summer sun was beating down and he knew something wasn't right.
I was like right there in the middle of them 2 pine trees and just smelled it, and I got off the mower and walked down there.
Lafayette said it was here where he followed the smell down this hill and found the man laying dead in the grass.
Didn't believe it, and I walked back up and I walked back down there and seen it again, and there was a fire truck over there, and I went over and told them.
Police say because of the heat, they aren't sure how long the man had been there. Lafayette says the body appeared to be a white man and the body was badly decomposed.
He was just wearing work pants, dicky pants with boots on, and I couldn't tell the shirt, you know, there's maggots all over him.
Police do not suspect foul play and say an autopsy is being conducted along with identifying the man.
We know that there's elderly people around, so we were concerned about that.
But police also say along with trash, a pill bottle was also found with a name familiar to police, the name of a homeless man known for staying in the woods. Seniors at Cass Tech were thoroughly surprised when Ice Cube director Gary Gray, Cube's son O'Shea Jackson Jr., and co-star Jason Mitchell from the new movie Straight Outta Compton showed up at a senior assembly.
It's an inspirational story, you know.
Oh, and to add to the great surprise, Cass Tech alum rapper Big Sean was also there.
It was crazy, you know, I'm on tour right now, so it's just, I had to make sure I made that special trip, and, you know, it's a historical movie, man. I don't say that, you know, lightly. I don't throw that word around lightly. It's not just a regular rap movie or a biopic. It's something that's really special, and I had to make sure I take the time out to support this.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
The film Straight Outta Compton shares the story of the iconic rap group NWA and its members Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Ren, Yella, DOC, and Dr. Dre. The guys also stopped by the Fox 2 studios to talk about the film, as well as Detroit's role in NWA history.
We was at the Joe Louis Arena in 1989, and we started performing, and a lot of undercover cops rushed the stage and threw cherry bombs, and we ran off.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony opened the outdoor natural play area, which offers a garden, logs, bugs, nets, and so much more for the community to come out and spend some time with nature.
It's really exciting for us to offer West Bloomfield another opportunity to be out in nature. It's the first one that we know of in the area.
The kids can explore on their own, so it encourages them to manipulate some of the loose parts and dig for bugs, play in the garden, smell and touch things, and really get their hands dirty and messy.
Local Eagle Scout Jonathan Gilpin came up with a plan to make all the signs placed inside the garden.
It took me about 3 months, so with all the cutting the logs, and we had to redo the 4x4s because we found them from an old playground, so we had to sand all those and redo them all.
With summer starting, West Bloomfield is happy to have another area where people can enjoy the outdoors.
Many studies show that children that interact with nature are a lot more balanced, do better in school, sleep better at night. We basically want to bring that back into our society.
You can't be locked inside all day. I mean, you have to get outside, enjoy the nice weather, and help out the community.
It's a 47-second ride up 102 floors with a panoramic multimedia time-lapse of Manhattan's transformation over 500 years. Millions from around the globe are already talking about the experience. All sound and music courtesy of Yessian Music in Farmington Hills.
When you arrive at the new World Trade Center, there's a media experience that you walk through, an elevator ride experience that has the elevators wrapped in media. And we created all of the original orchestral scores and sound design for the entire project.
Brian Yessian is a partner and COO for the company his father started 44 years ago. But creating all of the music for the observatory at One World Trade was a 2-year high-profile project.
They wanted us to create kind of a iconic melody or theme for the project. And so when we did this, throughout all of the sequences and all of the media areas, we have an overlying theme that takes you through each area.
And Yessian is proud of their New York-Detroit connection.
Being from Detroit and being a part of this project and bringing Detroit to New York and making that connection is really important for us.
The theme for the One World experience is See Forever. The message is about resiliency, exemplified with Yessian's big and iconic music created from this small building in Farmington Hills. Kelley Waterfall, Fox 2 News. For Civic Center TV, I'm Kelley Waterfall. From Cass Tech in downtown Detroit, Kelley Waterfall, Fox 2 News. In Ann Arbor, Kelley Waterfall, Fox 2 News. For Civic Center TV, I'm Kelley Waterfall. I'm going to take a big bite of my ice cream now. For Civic Center TV, I'm Kelley Waterfall. And that's a look at what's making news. I'm Kelley Waterfall.